Alright, so check this out. I've been doing YouTube for probably 3 or 4 years now, mostly random cat videos and a few do-it-yourself projects, and nobody has ever sent me anything for free before, so when stencilrevolution.com offered to send me some free stencils, I figured why not. I've been looking for an excuse to do some more do-it-yourself videos, and these are actually really nice stencils. I made out of plastic here, super strong. Send me these, and I'm going to do a few projects here. But I could very easily just do something really simple like I did when I was testing these out, and just take an old piece of wood and spray it on there like that, and it came out really nice. That's something you would buy at TJ Maxx for like 10 bucks. But didn't want to do something that quick and simple. They went to the trouble to send me these stencils. I'll try and do something a little more unique. I'm going to leave that piece of paper right there because there's something sticky on the table. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to up my stencil game by taking this shadow box, which I bought at Hobby Lobby for like 10 bucks, and I am going to remove the backboard here. There we go. Remove the backboard. I'm going to take out this piece of paper that's stuck there. Set this aside for the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first cover the backboard here with a whole bunch of these little yellow beads. Those last beads that I found at Michael's for like $1.99 or something like that. I'm just going to glue them all over this board. I'm going to start from the middle because I did a little test of this earlier and I started from the outside, and I realized that by starting from the outside I sometimes end up with some gaps by the time I'm done. So I'm going to put these all over this board off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's about completely covered. I left some space along the edges here because there's a gap in the box and you're not even going to notice it once it's in the box. But what I'm going to do now is going to take the inside of the box. I'm going to take some LED lights. I'm going to secure these around the edges with some hot glue. I guess I'll go right here to start. This might be the best spot to start right here. Tried this earlier without securing the lights, and it's a much more random look. This time I'm trying to get a even spread of the light. Look at that. Yeah, before I just tossed them into the box like that, so just a scrambling of lights in there, and it looked alright. Some people prefer that. I mean, there's people who just dump lights in a jar and call that home decor, and that looks alright, but because of the way I've got this thing in the background and then this is going to be in the middle, I'm going to try and surround it so that it lights it up nicely, if that makes any sense at all. Another thing you could do, instead of gluing them all to the backboard like that, is you could literally just fill up the entire shadow box with these beads. And that would look really cool too. The only problem is it'd be really heavy. And if you're hanging this on the wall, you don't want it to be too heavy. Like I should have used a bigger set of string lights, but I'll fix that later if I feel like it. Actually, I'll fix that right now. I'll go like this instead of going directly around the corner. That'll give me a little more room so that it looks nicer instead of having a big gap where there's no light at the bottom. There we go. And by the way, the reason I went with this color of the beads looks just like the outside of a pineapple, doesn't it? I could have gone with just plain yellow, or I could have gone with green to simulate the leaves or something. And I think this looks better. I'm just going to put the board back on. Close it up. There you go. That looks nice. Actually, that'd be a wall hanger in and of its own. You could use that, and people would think it'd be pretty cool, I think. Anyways, what I'm going to do now, the final touch, is add the stencil right in the middle. Use some painter's tape. It's like $1 a roll. Cheap stuff. Whoops. I'm using Golden Sunset, but I'm sure any color yellow will do. And get this stuff out of the way. That's good. Now let's just wait for it to dry. Alright, it's moderately dry. Let's peel this off. And look at that. It's going to look much better once it's lit up. I think I might have overdid it on the spray paint there. It bled through a little bit, but that's because there's like a centimeter gap between the glass and the frame here, so I didn't press it down hard enough. That's alright, it gives it kind of like a realistic graffiti look. And there it is. That looks pretty sweet. I think the light might be affecting the camera, so it probably looks better in person, but that is certainly much better than just a pineapple spray painted on a board, if you ask me. Not that that didn't look good too. If you want to get some high quality stencils like this for pretty cheap, just follow the link in the description. I'm not being paid by these guys. They just sent me some free stencils and I figured, you know what? Why not? So, happy crafting.